Alright, it is time for some more Tower of God. Now, I will preface this one by saying I'm currently coming down with a cold, or at least I think I am. And as such, I will not voice act this chapter like I normally would. Instead, I shall just read it. You may be able to hear that I sound a little bit different. That is because I'm pretty confident I'm gonna get pretty ill. Or at least somewhat ill. I can feel it. My nose is blocked. I've been sneezing a lot more than normal. Yeah. I just don't all around feel 100%. So instead of voice acting it, I'm just going to read this chapter. And I guess I'll do the thing I've been doing for a little while now. We're very close to 300 subs, so if you are new, please do consider subscribing, as I would greatly appreciate it. It would really help me out. If we'd hit 300 before the end of February, that would be absolutely incredible. Yeah. I also have some other stuff that I'm going to talk about in this video, like just bring up and mention, so pay attention, you know, stick around, because of the stuff I want, like, answers for, or at least from you guys. Anyway, I'll get into that as we go. Warning, this episode contains content that may not be suitable for some readers. You know it's going to be a good one when it starts with a warning. We're not perfect, but we fall slightly outside the limits of the laws. That's not White. It's the other guy. Also, I said I wasn't going to voice act, and immediately as soon as I see White, I try and put on, like, the posh British voice. I, in particular, was created using all kinds of capturing items in the tower, which means that the usual law that Arya's sword cannot be beaten does not affect me at all. I'm like your natural enemy. So you're basically just an experiment that those with an inferiority complex made to comfort themselves. Almost every single one of the guys like you I've run into before has been a failed experiment. Would you like to try and find out? Let's see whether or not a failure like me can defeat you and that sword of yours. That is a really cool panel. Well, this won't be boring at least. It was at the end of the last chapter, but it is a really fucking cool panel. 52nd floor. Gakshido-san 2. Also, I get the feeling that White is going to absolutely cook here. Try and find out? Ha! Don't feel bad when I kill you. Whoa, what the fuck? I'll probably be a bit more reactionary to stuff that happens than normal, because I'm not voice acting it. He got so many hands, what the fuck? He looks like, you know the Yu-Gi-Oh card, Manju of the Thousand Hands? That's what he looks like. That sword doesn't work against me. I told you, I can easily grab your sword. Are you afraid of me? You always relied on that sword. Does it scare you that you're no longer protected by it? I do apologize that I'm going to sound probably like shit for most of this video. I'm not afraid. I'm not at all afraid of you. Why would I be scared of that silly sword of Arya when I can easily block it? I'm probably going to sound shit for every video except the Darwin's Game one that will be coming out on Wednesday. Small spoilers for Wednesday's video, but it's going to be Darwin's Game. But I recorded that before I started coming down with the cold, so I probably don't sound like shit in that one. Well, I probably do. I sound like shit most of the time. You sure talk a lot. I haven't even finished my second combo yet. Don't speak too soon. There's still more. That's pretty cool. But I can block them all. Wow, very impressive. You're really good at blocking attacks. But I wonder, what will you do when there are too many swords to block? This is getting confusing. Yeah. There are a lot of swords. A lot of slashes. This can't be. He only swung the sword once. How many sword strikes can he generate with a single combo? But even still, I can stop. Yeah. Them all. Nah, Chief. I don't think you can. After hundreds of white flashes passed through my mind, I came to my senses. Why couldn't I block that sword? I knew it right away when he cut off my first hand. That sword has simply brought me under the control of the laws that I had escaped from. I wasn't quick enough. Holy fuck, White looks so cool there. That's gonna be in the thumbnail. Don't be too hard on yourself. We're not blocking my attack, you big-mouthed goblin. Dodge his sword. It's unstoppable. I didn't show it when you blocked my first attack, but that actually really hurt my pride. Is he trying to make me feel better? You weren't completely terrible. Or was he deceiving me? No, he looks pissed. He looks pissed. Funnily enough, either way, this actually doesn't seem like a bad way for it to end. I was so busy playing with that sandbag that I let the mouse get away. I better find that mouse and get out of here before someone steals my prey. Squeak, squeak, come out, little mousey. Squeak, squeak. There's a soul waiting to be devoured on that field. He's on about bomb. Kraka clearly won his first fight. With the help of Doan. That's pretty cool, seeing those two teams together. I was wondering what was so special about the new 4th Army Corps. They're not so tough after all. Then again, there are 2 of us, so I guess I shouldn't be so... shouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up now. In fact, I'll read these and then I'll ask. I never thought I'd team up with a Slayer. I could never have imagined doing such a thing with the old Slayers. How things have changed. Sorry, I had to stifle a hiccup there. I never asked for your help. You just stuck in your nose in my business. And if you're trying to say that the older Slayers were greater, then you've insulted me. Gosh, don't be so sensitive. I just meant that you've gotten more human than before. And you and that regular. You're such a grump. Would you guys like to see me read Omniscient Reader on the channel? I'll probably tweet out about it as well. Although, by the time this is up, I may already have tweeted out about it. But I streamed Omniscient Reader a while back. And I'm just wondering if you'd like to see me continue reading it and reacting to it in video form from this point onward. From where I got to. I think it was around like chapter 17 or whatever. And, you know, turn into videos, read the rest of it. Because I'm going to read the rest of it anyway. But I'm wondering if you guys like to see that as videos. Or if I just read it on my own time. I'll leave that with you. If you'd like to see it, let me know. If not, I'll just read it on my own. Yeah. Just wanted to ask that. If you guys would like to see it. I don't know when I'd upload them. I'd probably put them in, like, the weekend. Maybe Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. Doing an extra video might be a bit ridiculous right now, but hey, we'll see. Anyway. Let's go. We have a mouse to find. It's better to stick together for now. Follow me, kid. I told you not to be so arrogant. You again. Apologies. Why have you been following me since back at the wall? So annoying. I appreciate the attention, but I don't want a stalker. Don't be ridiculous. This time it was just a coincidence, although I'm glad I get to fight you. Why are you glad about that? At first I just wanted to pick on you because you were short and blonde. Why? But the more I get to know you, the more you smell. You smell like a hypocrite. What are you talking about? I was briefed about you after our fight back at the wall. You've been busy going around helping races trying to gain their independence from Lord Jahad, I hear. May have gotten lucky and cleared your past record and become a director when Evankel reached the test floor. But you can't hide your true nature. The true nature of superficial hypocrites who think that helping those weaker than them is justice. I hate people like you. You can't run forever. I don't have time to stand around chatting with you. The purpose of this game is to catch mice and get onto the field. Or have you forgotten? That's true, but there's one more thing you need to worry about in here. There are a lot of guys that Lord Yasracha captured in the Cat Tower. You know who I mean, don't you? The ones you tried so hard to help on the outside. Those minorities who were persecuted by Jahad. Lord Yasracha tends to collect the mixed ones. He's very interested in ruling over them. If you genuinely want to help the weak, why don't you try to save other people in here too? I guess you're a bit too busy to help them now, huh? You were just doing a bit of volunteer work to make yourself feel better. You don't really care about the weak. I bet you never imagined that you did it, that what you did when making their situation even worse. Ugh, God, you talk too much. Let me shut your mouth for you. Wait a minute. Has he been holding back the water this whole time? I was using Shinsu to stop the water like a dam so you wouldn't notice. You think I was running away this whole time? Wrong. Ah! I'm not doing a proper scream, I'm sorry. Hansang you be goated. Ugh. Yeah, I can even feel it in my throat that I'm a bit ill. Where am I? This must be the room that the acid has been dripping into. That doesn't look like acid, if I'm being honest. Hey. A mouse. Sweet, it's mine. Too late. Using the acid as a weapon. Pretty cool. Why are you holding on to me? Did you say I was annoying? Don't worry. Even if I catch a mouse, I won't go out to the field right away. I'll fight you first. I may be busy, but I certainly have time to rip you to pieces. If I were you, I'd be more worried about drowning first. Ugh. I've got you now. Huh? You knocked the mouse into the acid? It's dead? The hell? What are you doing? You killed the mouse. I killed it so you couldn't catch it. What? When you want something, it's better to destroy it so no one else can take it first. I hate when other people take what I want. Man, you really are twisted. Wasn't that the obvious thing to do? You could attack my teammates if you get onto the field first. Or are cats incapable of thinking that far ahead? You arrogant son of a... You're really getting on my nerves. I've had enough of you. Huh? Alright, forget about catching mice for now. I'm catching you first. I can't wait to rip you to shreds. He's transforming? I mean, it was hinted that the origin of transformation might be in the feline people. He changed. He looks a lot less unique now than he did before. Is that transformation? Yep. It's kind of like K9's transformation. Except we call ours... beastification. He still looks pretty cool, if I'm being fair. K9's can only partially transform, right? Well, we can change our whole body. The only downside is it takes a while to change back. Let me show you. He's so fast! He's too quick to keep track with my eyes. I can't dodge him. I just have to put up a Shinsu screen. What the hell? He just passed right through the Shinsu screen. I can't avoid him. Or block him. How is he doing that? You look surprised. Then again, most of the people I've fought have died with that look on their face. According to what I was told, you're supposed to be a very rare genius even among the 10 great families. I guess that was just a bunch of rumors. Alright, that is where we will leave it for today. Very much trying not to hiccup or sneeze. Very hard. It's a bit shorter than normal. If I wanted to, I probably could have read another chapter. But we'll leave it here. I've been Animosity. You've been you. And and I hope to catch you all next time in another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.